What's up, my RPO faithful? It's your boy Brad, here to give you another bike check like I promised. I know it's been a little while since I posted any content, but big things been going on around here, and this should be the last bike check with this backdrop. And by that I just mean that we made a little nicer backdrop on the side of the shop. That's all. Anyways, let's get into my bike check. In the spirit of the season, I'm doing my trail bike because we have, hopefully, trail seasons around the corner if this weather keeps up. Global warming, who knows? Okay, frame. Start with frame, and then I'm just gonna work my way around like a science teacher doing a diagram or something. This is the Mutiny Village frame. It has a 21-inch top tube, a 13-something back end. It is a trail frame. It is Thomas Robbo Robinson's signature frame. He is a British rider who shreds. Yeah, these are also his bars, the Mutiny Village bars. They have an 8.7-inch rise. They come in with a 30-inch width, which is a little wide for me, so cut them to an even 28 inches. The grips I'm using are the Denim Cox grime grips. They're the perfect size for running a lever, and I threw a bronze copperish grip stop on there, which matches my valve caps and the chain, which you can see now. So, once again, Mutiny Village frame, 21-inch top tube, Village handlebars, 8.7-inch rise, grime grips. They also got the cool skulls on them, which kind of goes with the theme and like the Mutiny crossbones. I threw a random bar pad on there, so protect the jibs from getting smashed when I'm riding. Even though I don't do too much heavy, jump too crazy, but still got to protect the teeth. Stem, S&M Challenger stem, basic one, like probably like the 4 stems that trail riders run, I would say. Great stem, never had any issues with it. Sets the bars at the perfect height, feels really sturdy. Threw a couple of titanium bolts in right here. I would have put them in up here too, but they didn't fit for some reason and I wasn't forcing it in. However, I basically just did it because they match. If I had silver bolts, I'd have done that too. So they just happen to be titanium. They're not expensive. Alright, the brakes. Let me do the brake system. Odyssey mono lever. Pretty beat up. It was given to me by someone who actually despises Odyssey levers specifically. True story. And I don't know the cable, but I'm using the Springfield brakes with the ghost pads that came with it, and they work great. They don't make a lot of noise, and I haven't had any problems with them. So as for that, great brake set. Like I said, I don't do anything too crazy. I think this is a kink headset. These are the Federal Liquid V2 forks. They are a 30mm offset, which I know a lot of trail riders ride like a 32 or 33mm offset, but since I ride mostly street and my other bikes are all 25mm offset or lower, the jump is perfect for me. Gives me that extra little bit of feeling of stability, but you know, still responsive is the word that everyone uses. Seat. This is the Tyson Penny Jones railed. It's an Exile seat by Tyson Penny Jones. I'll zoom in on some of these parts afterwards. I got it in railed. It's also available in Pivotal. Awesome seat, awesome design, very comfortable. I personally am a big fan of the style of it. I think it goes great with this bike. You can check him out on Instagram. I'm sure his name is Penny Chillin, P-E-N-I, and then just Chillin. and you'll see him on there. Shreds. Um, seat post. That is the Fly Bikes Moto Sierra seat post. It's a cool concept. It can be used as a pivotal or a railed seat post. Obviously, you can see I have it. Style points for the rails. I think it looks better anyway. Seat post clamp is just, this is somewhat like of a weird seat post clamp because these frames come with a seat post clamp. So it's like semi-invest casted for them. However, Federal also did something similar with the seat post clamp. And since Mutiny's no longer doing frames or seat post clamps for that matter, I found a Federal one that works just the same. I had a little trouble with the last one, but this one seems to be A1. Let's see what else. We were at the Drivetrain. The Mutiny Pentra 36 tooth sprocket. Look it up on Mutiny's site. I think they're still selling it. Awesome sprocket. Yeah, it's all kind of cool stuff written about it on the site. I'm just going to let you do that. But Fit Bike Co. indent cranks. Perfect cranks. 175 millimeter. Very minimalistic. Do the job. Eclaw Surge pedals. I recommend if you want your feet to stick to your pedals like Velcro. These things are awesome. They're a little expensive, but worth it. Super light, and I think they just came out with a brand new, larger bodied version for, I guess, for like, you know, it's just bigger. No more platform for your foot. Let me see what else. Okay, the wheels. I have the Odyssey, I have the Primo VS rims. The front one is laced to a Primo N4 FL V3 hub, and the rear one is laced to a Primo Remix cassette hub. Never had an issue with these. I just keep them trued, tighten them when I need to, and they do the job great. The brakes grip perfectly to them as well. So yeah, nothing but good things to say about those. I also have, if you're wondering about the hub guards, the reason is they just block the dust from coming out. The first version of this hub has a different type of a guard, and it's tough to get. This was the one I could get, so it also matches, which looks cool. So I have those on, and same thing with the back, just basically to block out the dust. So that's it. It's light. It flies. It's an awesome bike, yeah. Modifications. Cut the bars to 28. I like my little matching cinema valve caps, which are also the copperish color, and this is a KMC heavy duty chain, which also came into the same copper or bronzish color. And oh, I can't forget, billet these nuts, bolts in the back. This is a female hub in the back, and there's a company called Billet, and they make these parts called these nuts, and they're sick. They're just sick bolts. I'll just let you look those up too. They're online. Just look up Billet BMX. And I think that about sums it up. I'll do the tires, and then I'll grab the camera and give you guys some close-ups. I have the Odyssey Path Pros in 2.4 on the back, and the S&M mainline in the front in 2.4 as well, although it seems to me as though it's a lot fatter, which gives it the illusion of riding like a 2.4 in the front and a smaller one in the rear. There's the bilge bars, there's your brake lever. Brine grips, deadbolt bar ends. Challenger stem, liquid forks, N4FL hub, drivetrain,